Gather close, kin by the fire's glow. What shadows fall upon the clan when the strong arm that lifts the stumbling child is met, not with thanks, but with whispers that twist the deed to peril? In the days of our ancestors, a fall in the path called every hand to steady the fallen, every voice to affirm the bond. But now, unseen murmurs rise like mist from the hollows, turning aid into suspicion and duty into doubt.
First, the hearth grows wary. The elder who guides the young ones steps through bramble and stream, hesitates, for the murmur claims hidden intent in every grasp. Hands that once bound wounds with swift cloth now hover empty. The child, untended, wanders paths alone. The elder sits idle, his wisdom unspoken. Labor falters in the household, fields half ploughed, pots unscoured, as fear binds the willing to stillness.
Here's what followed. Households fracture at the root. The bond between parent and child, once woven tight as basket reeds, loosens under the weight of doubt. Mothers draw back from soothing the fretful babe in the neighbor's yard. Fathers withhold the lift for the burdened kin crossing the threshold. Trust, that quiet river feeding every roof and cradle, runs shallow. Meals shared grow rare. Stories by firelight fade to silence. What was one clan splinters into watchful huts, each guarding its own flickering flame.
But the cost ran deeper still, among neighbors, the circle. But no longer does the call of a lost lamb summon the swift-footed to search the hills together. Paths once trod in fellowship lie overgrown, but who ventures near when whispers brand the helper a shadow? Oaths of old, sworn on, shared salt and soil, dissolve like frost at dawn. Neighborhoods, those woven shields against storm and scarcity, hollow out. Voices missing from the council ring leave decisions unmade, burdens unshared.
And as mistrust spreads like blight on the vine, the land itself cries out. Fields lie fallow, for hands too fearful to aid cannot tend the furrows side by side. Pastures empty of watchers let the herd stray into thicket. Waters untended turn foul. Tools rust where they fell. Granaries echo with absence. The stewardship passed from elder to child, the turning of soil, the mending of fences, crumbles to dust. What sustains the line when the earth, demanding our joined labor, receives only retreat?
Thus the circle closes, unyielding as stone. If these shadows persist, households shatter like untended clay, children go unfed amid barren plots, elders fade unheard by cold hearths, kinship dissolves into strangers' suspicion, and the land yields no harvest to any. Turn back to the ancient way, lift with open hand, affirm with steady voice, or the clan endures no more, its fire quenched, its memory scattered to wind.
Gather close, kin by the fire's glow, and let the echoes of our forebears stir recognition in your heart. Carry that feeling outward as you speak it, and honor it with your presence. Each act of sharing strengthens our inquiry, feeding the labor of understanding that threads through generations. Your voice added to the circle keeps the search for truth alive, examining not only the self but also the patterns of the world we inherit. Leave your marks where they may guide others in comments or reflections, following paths traced to sources of knowledge. Know that by standing with this work, you sustain our effort. As mistrust spreads like blight on the vine, and shadows fall upon our clan, we must turn back to the ancient way, lifting with open hand and affirming with steady voice, or risk shattering households like untended clay, leaving children unfed amid barren plots, while elders fade unheard by cold hearths.